Okay, so today we're in almost May, it's still April. It's only a few days left in April. So we're in May of 2020. And I've blogged about this so many times, but it's because we're going through it, and I got so much more to say. So before I get started with this vlog, please note that this here is for the conspiracy theorist, because I live that. I enjoy being a conspiracy theorist because it just makes you think, it's plausible. So anyway, we're talking about coronavirus and or COVID-19 quarantine issues. So right now, I live in the United States, and we're currently still in quarantine. It's supposed to lift on the 30th, depending on what state you're in or whatever the case may be. So this has been my thing, right? It's so many things that goes along with this. It's just like, it's okay. Anyway, conspiracy theorists, hear me out. So we know that coronavirus supposedly started in China from somebody eating bats or something like that. And I don't know, maybe they regurgitated, I don't know. Whatever it is, they end up having a disease, not clean themselves properly, end up passing it along. So it started going all over the world, and then people travel the world. So it ended up coming here to the United States. When it first came, they was like, oh, it's a 97% survival rate. This and that. So people wasn't really like into it, taking it serious. My thing with this is, okay, so whenever I hear a name change, it's a different function. It just is. Like, yeah, my name is LaRonda. However, if I'm beauty, then I'm probably voguing. It's some type of entertainment, something that I use beauty for. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I hear name change. It's a different function. So it's not coronavirus anymore. Now it's COVID-19. So of course I look it up. Like, what is COVID-19? They're like, if you look it up, it says it's caused by coronavirus. So I started thinking, because, they're keeping people in the house or whatever, but I started thinking, is COVID-19 caused by coronavirus, or it is amplified by coronavirus? Because whatever the virus is weakening the immune system, attacking the respiratory. But then I was thinking, they keeping you in the house, right? Why? Because remember, they've been doing all this weather experiments, right? Shooting stuff all up in the sky, trying to control the weather. Could we be having a fallout from that? Could we be experiencing the downfall from that? Because, it's like big all over the world, like big, except for Germany. Like, what's going on with Germany? But in my mind, I'm not going to talk about that. Not only that, let me just tell you, and I heard from a very good source, somebody that I know had coronavirus, and they were at the hospital or COVID-19, and guess what they used to treat them? Pause for dramatic effect. No, sorry. A minute. Listen, malaria. And so I looked up what malaria was. It's a pesticide. You get malaria from an insect, it's a pesticide. It's a parasite. It's a parasite. And that's how people get malaria, because of the parasite. So, all right. So is it airborne? Just tell me. I don't know. It's so many ways and things, and you don't even know. Okay, so in New York, they were burning bodies, right? Why would you burn bodies for this disease that, first of all, 97% survival rate, second of all, dies in 80 degree temperature, third thing, only stays alive for a certain amount of time, and is common flu-like symptoms? Why not hold the bodies for a day or two, or whatever the case may be, before No autopsies. They just burning bodies, done with them. You don't get your people. And it's like, that's very interesting. Somebody that I know that's in the government system was saying they're diabolical. And I started thinking about it, because not only were they burning bodies, who knows how many bodies they were burning because of whatever wickedness they had been doing, some secret experiments. You never know. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if 20 years later they do this big old boom, boom, boom of what really happened with this whole thing. But anyway, not only was they burning bodies, people weren't getting their loved ones, but if you had a baby, they were taking the babies and quarantining they wasn't letting the fathers in, and they would take the babies from the mothers. Like the mothers wasn't even getting to hold the babies when they had the babies. And I was like, lucky for them, me and my violent temper, because I would have acted a whole fool. First of all, please. So I don't know. I feel as though now, I don't know. Do I ever talk about the Bible at all? Because I'm all into the Bible. But this is not nothing new. Because surely it's the same thing that Herod did. The same thing that Pharaoh did. They taking the babies, burning bodies, all this stuff. That sounds like a wicked, wicked plot. Not only that. But think about it. If everybody in the house, at first they was doing, even in situation they was doing like, early on, they was doing like curfew, saying, oh, you got to be, make sure you be in by a certain time. And the police was acting pretty funny if you was out later. And I'm thinking like, what y'all doing? Because if everybody in the house, now you can get around and do things that you probably wouldn't be able to do if more people was outside. All I'm saying, people have motives and it's deceptive, okay? People pretend to be one thing and they really are something else. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is you never know what they were really doing or what's really been going on, because, you're not in a deep government 51 area information grid. And even those people, like, really, burning bodies, taking babies, keeping people in the house, all this stuff sounds like some type of plan. So this is for the conspiracy theories, because this is the way I'm thinking. I'm just thinking like, it's just a little fishy. But I know, maybe I just have trust issues and that's just my thing and there's nothing you can do about that. However, think about it. All these things, like, I can smell pork, okay? I keep a kosher diet so I can smell pork, okay? I can smell it on you. And I know it's some fishy, pokey situations going on. Trust and believe. Just like before I did this vlog, I did another vlog and I was talking about the pumping the numbers. And then the public health lady came out and said, oh, well, let's simplify. If they was on hospice and they were given 2 weeks to live and then they died, but they was found to have COVID-19, it goes down as a COVID death. You think I'm lying? I don't think so. But I'm going to leave you to it. Sorry for everybody else that watched this. That's not a conspiracy theorist. But I am. I get into it a lot. You don't even know. I be thinking. But my mind works a funny kind of way. And I just be going for it. So this has been fun. I got more to say about it. But I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at that. And I just had to speak on it. Why don't y'all leave a comment? Make sure you follow and or subscribe. I have a IG account, LaRonda_Cheney, I believe. You should do that. And I have a Snapchat, Beauty's Queen LC. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time.